Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is Straight Out of Boston, and today I'm back for episode number 4 of my Pittsburgh Pirates franchise series here on MLB The Show 17. So today we're back. Getting into about the middle of June is right around where I'm going to stop and play a game against the Colorado Rockies in this 3-game homestand we've got against them. Taking a look at some of the individual statistics up to this season, some guys who stand out. Gregory Polanco having a nice offensive season, maybe finally starting to break out. Same thing with Alan Hansen. He's got his OBP up in the 370s right now, but both McCutchen and Marte have had down years. However, our pitching has been very good, especially in the rotation. Chad Kuhl, Ivan Nova, and Garrett Cole all performing very well. And our bullpen's been hit or miss. Tony Watson having a good year, but Antonio Bastardo not so much. And as it stands right now, we are still right around 500, a few games under 500 in fact, and kind of hovering around contention, but not really in the mix for a wild card. Kind of in between, sort of, not full sellers, but not really in a position to be buyers either. And, you know, looking at some of the trades, I was kind of disappointed in a lot of the offers that we received when I put some of these guys out on the trade market, especially even a guy like Antonio Bastardo really wasn't getting us anything, even though he's an 80 overall reliever and a lefty at that. And McCutchen, you know, the big deals we were getting from McCutchen were, you know, kind of MLB players more so than prospects, so I didn't love that aspect of it. Now, people had mentioned to me that McCutchen does indeed have a team option for his contract next year, and that is correct. However, I'm not 100% sure that's going to be recognized on the rosters. I know the OS rosters, the guys making the rosters, did their best this year to try and make the rosters that have the authentic contracts, but I'm not sure if they were able to do that with the options necessarily, so hopefully, I'm going to assume that they figured out a way to do that. I would think that would be in the game, and it's been in the game in the past, but we will see. So getting into the gameplay for this episode, and I am going back to the one-game episodes for now. I think maybe I'll sprinkle it in with a critical situations episode every now and then, but for the most part, I'm going to be doing the game-long episodes like this. So taking on the Rockies, as I mentioned, Starling Marte getting things started with a lead-off base hit against the Colorado starter Tyler Anderson, who would prove to be a pretty tough matchup for this Pirates offense. Anderson, kind of a soft, tossing lefty, and definitely threw me off of balance for most of the game. Marte stealing second easily here, as one downside to Anderson's game is he takes a very long time to get to the plate out of the stretch, as you can see right there. Marte stealing third easily, no throw from the catcher. So we get the man to third with just one out. McCutchen, an RBI chance right here for him, but he's behind in the count 1-2, and he strikes out on the fastball. So a big strikeout for Anderson. Now 2 down for the next batter. It will be Gregory Polanco, the man highlighted in the pregame. He gets a 2-seamer down and then takes this one to center field, but that will be playable for the center fielder, and that will be good for the third out of the inning. So Anderson out of the jam. We head to the top half of the second now, and it is Mark Reynolds at the dish behind in the count 1-2. He goes down on the fastball. Cool. Had a pretty good start here against Colorado, really utilizing the fastball well. Didn't have a great command of his off-speed stuff. Here I screw up with the fielding. I tried to go for the quick tag and throw to second, and I didn't have throw canceling on, so I didn't get anyone right there. And then after the runner advanced to third on a fielder's choice, it's Trevor Story catching one up and in right there. So the bases are loaded for Nolan Arenado with 2 down the full count. He flies one to deep left field, and Arenado just missed this one. Cool did a good job of getting that fastball up in the zone, and Arenado got under it a little bit, and he flies out to Polanco in left. So Cool is out of the jam. Bottom 3 now. Alan Hansen up a 1-2 count. He goes down on the high heat. Anderson, you can see the 93, kind of like Cool was doing. You know, Anderson blowing it by guys with not great velocity, but, you know, when you locate effectively, you can throw guys off balance if you throw slow. And Cool was doing that all night long, as this is a nice defensive play by Alan Hansen. A diving grab right there, saving a base hit. And we get one more look. As you can see, the Pirates rocking the throwback uniforms here tonight. I do like these. And this was an interesting at-bat right here. Gerardo Parra, after fouling off 5 straight pitches on the 9th pitch of the AB, he finally goes down looking on the fastball. Into the top of the 5th, still scoreless. And this is going to be another strikeout for Chad Kuhl. This time on the slider, not going to the fastball, but this time to the breaking ball. And it is Charlie Blackmon now 1-0 count. That's a fastball that goes right over the heart of the plate. And the first mistake of the night for Chad Kuhl is going to give the Rockies a 1-0 lead on the back of Charlie Blackmon's solo home run over the right field bleachers. So bottom half of the 6th now. Pirates looking to respond. It's Alan Hansen leading things off 1-0 count. He takes that one the other way down the right field line. That will get into the corner. Hansen utilizing the speed, and he will just get into second safely with a head-first dive, as Carlos Gonzalez's throw was not in time. So with the pitcher spot up next, Jordy Mercer is going to come on and pinch hit. as this is a big spot in the game for the Pirates now. Mercer, the lefty killer, who has not or did not get the start against the lefty tonight, in favor of Hanson. Hanson playing full-time now at shortstop. Mercer relegated to the bench, but Mercer coming up huge here with an RBI double. That will tie the game. Despite a slow start to the season for Jordy, a big hit right there, as it is now a 1-1 ball game. Next batter is Starling Marte. He's going to fly one into foul territory here. Very shallow right field. Gonzalez coming on, making the grab, but that is actually going to get the runner over to third. Good base running by Jordy Mercer. And he gets over to third now with just one down for Francisco Cervelli, who's going to take that high fastball to center field. This will be caught, but should be plenty deep enough to get the run home. Blackman with the grab. His throw home will be not in time. And just like that, the Pirates take a 2-1 lead. So now, after Mercer came on to pinch hit, we turn this game over to the bullpen. Antonio Bastardo with a 9.13 ERA this year. Maybe that is contributing to why we're not necessarily getting the best offers for him. I guess I didn't really consider that too much. But anyway, with the runner on here and 2 down, this one flied to deep right field, but McCutcheon makes the running grab. So on to the top half of the 8th, we got now Felipe Rivero on, trying to protect the lead and get this game to our closer, Tony Watson, as this ball is going to be blooped into shallow right center, and it's going to fall in front of Starling Marte. Runner around first, heading for 2, and he's got himself a leadoff bloop double here in the 8th inning now with a man on third, 1 down. Story, a huge strikeout right there by Felipe Rivero. Now 2 down in the inning and a chance to get out of it, but he's got to get by Arenado first. The curve ball on the outside part of the plate. Arenado bloops it to a very shallow right field. Bell backtracking makes the catch, and we turn this game over to Tony Watson. Now a 1.33 ERA on the year, 16 saves in 19 games so far. He's going to get Mark Reynolds on the changeup right there for the first out of the inning. Now later in the inning with a man on second and 2 down, full count on the sinker. He gets him swinging, and that is going to do it. The Pirates hang on for the 2-1 win. A pitcher's duel, but another win for Pittsburgh, as we improved to 3-0 in the episodes now, which is nice to see. So playing better with the team, but still not doing too well in the simulation. And I do plan on doing at least 2 more episodes before we get to the trade deadline. So no real decision on what we're going to do, what is going to be our sort of outlook at that point. But we'll probably do one before the All-Star break, early July, and then one more after July. Or after the All-Star break in late July, and that's when we're going to have to decide what we want to do with this roster. But for now, that is going to do it. I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'm out.